OSPTI offers pediatric physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We work with children of all ages that have a variety of conditions that may limit or delay their functional activities. Through therapeutic play, our goal is to help each child participate alongside their peers to their full potential.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage 218-517-7878 or online at yield-advantage.com.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome to Wahpeton, North Dakota. Welcome to Frank Verton Field here, home of the Wahpeton Huskies tonight. They'll be hosting their final regular season home game tonight against the visitors from Fargo South in a Class 2A football meeting here. Welcome again, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network, and welcome to those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel number 28, our own channel dedicated solely to the live events for Three Borders Sports Network. Also, welcome to our pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. Good evening, everybody. I am Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here by our producer, and that is none other than B-Dub Brian Watson.
How we doing, Joe?
I am doing well. We've got a little bit of heat in here. We just opened the windows here just prior to going on the air, and it's a little chilly and wet outside.
I'm glad that we're inside. That's for sure. So we'll see what happens here.
Our camera guys, Adam Schreiner and Chad Affield, are down below, and they're going to be running the cameras tonight for us here this evening, and we appreciate them running our Digital Guru cameras. Our camera shots are brought to you by Digital Guru. So Chad and Adam down on the cameras. They're in the weather and the elements, but they were both dressed pretty warm. I think they'll be all right, buddy.
I think they'll be fine. So we might have to pay them double.
All right.
What's double or nothing?
Yeah, what's double or nothing, exactly. All right, in 2A football, Brian, Fargo South comes in here in the EDC, what they call the A division. It's 2A football, but Fargo South comes in at 2-1 in the EDC and 4-3 overall. Wahpeton comes in at 2-4 in the EDC division, and overall with a record of 2-5. So Fargo South coming in here with a winning record, but we're looking forward to probably a lot of ground game tonight with this weather.
Yeah, I would say with the wind, the way that it's blowing, the ball's going to be a little slick. Sometimes the receiver can have the advantage because they know where they're going, but we'll see what happens. Typically in a game like this, they're going to try and keep it on the ground, and hopefully the field will hold. Typically this thing drains pretty well, but I already see some soft spots out there. So we'll see if that field plays a factor in this thing.
Yeah, it says right now on my telephone here, Brian. My cell phone. How old am I?
They still make telephones?
Do they? It says 47 degrees, feels like 41, but I think it feels a little more chilly than that. So rain is supposed to probably conclude here at about the time of the completion of the game, according to my forecast that I'm looking at. And at the end of the game, it'll still be about 46 degrees. So it's not going to warm up much, and it's not going to cool down much anymore. And so it'll be a tough night out there for the Huskies and for the Bruins, so we'll see how things go. Again, the Bruins coming in here at 2-1 in the EDCA division, Wahpeton at 2-4 in the EDCA division. And other EDCA action tonight, Turtle Mountain is at Dickinson High School, West Fargo Horace is at Jamestown, Watford City is at Devil's Lake, Grand Forks Central at Valley City, and Red River has a bye this week. And then next week, it's kind of a mixed-up schedule here. Next Thursday, there's some games, and then on Friday, there's some games as well. And like I said, Wahpeton has one last game to play up at Turtle Mountain. That'll be next Friday the 20th, and that will be at Turtle Mountain in Belcourt. So there's the final schedule here. It's still to be determined, Brian, if the Huskies can make the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see. They're going to have to certainly get one tonight. That would help their cause, and then see if they can finish things out with a win. Fargo South coming into this thing ranked second in the state in 2A. So it's a tall task to try and get done, but we've seen some stranger things happen. These two teams have kind of battled here the last couple of years. I remember a couple of years ago, South and Wah played a barn burner down to the wire. So we'll see what we get tonight.
Yeah, as Brian mentioned, Fargo South is ranked 2 in the North Dakota 2A football poll. Taking a look at the 2A football poll right now, Fargo North is ranked number 1, South 2, as Brian said, Dickinson High at 3, Jamestown at 4, and Red River at number 5. So there's your top 5 in the North Dakota 2A football squad. In the WDA, when you look at it out there, Dickinson at 2-0, Jamestown 2-1, Watford City at 1-2, and Turtle Mountain 0-2 and 0-6 overall. So it's going to be an interesting QRF. They go by the QRF for all the standings, no matter where you are or finished in your division. They're going to go by QRF here, and it'll be an interesting finish to the season for all the teams.
Yeah, we'll see if you can get a win here, and that would help your cause a little bit. You still would have maybe a tiebreaker that you would lose to Horace, but it could put you in a pretty good position here.
You know, and I don't know, Brian, how St. Mary's is doing, but Fargo South defeated Bismarck St. Mary's last week 30-26 in a big game out in Bismarck. So it was a big game for South last week to defeat St. Mary's. So that's a tough squad in St. Mary's.
And always good when you're coming in off a win, and that can just kind of ride that momentum. You play well, and you can continue to play well, and some teams just figure out how to win. So it's going to be a bit of a battle tonight against the weather. We'll see, if some of those things kind of creep in where maybe I don't want to cut so hard in this weather, or I'm a little cold, and maybe I don't want to go up and stretch out for a ball. So we'll have to see what happens.
And Fargo South, just to one more thing here before we get started with our national anthem and the starting lineups. Fargo South played Fargo North very closely. They played that game at Fargo North. Excuse me, they hosted Bismarck St. Mary's. I said they went to St. Mary's. They hosted St. Mary's. But they played at Fargo North and lost a tight one, 28-7. We're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Noel Eckroth, for our national anthem.
Remove your cap or hat and place your right hand over your heart and stand at attention while we play our national anthem.
Our starting lineups will be brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's Gridiron Classic East Region Class 2A football game featuring our guests on the scoreboard, the Fargo South Bruins, and your Wahpeton Huskies. The North Dakota High School Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponent. High school athletes commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. We invite you to support our efforts. And now it's time to meet the Fargo South Bruin starting defense. Beginning on the defensive line, number 20, Trey Hoffert. Number 79 is Brody Anderson. Number 78 is Andrew Weber. Number 62 is Matto Graywind. The Bruin linebackers include number 11, Javon Anderson. Number 21, Dorian Sandness. And number 52, Dylan Elizondo. One of the Bruin cornerbacks is number 6, Avery Wolf. At the other corner is number 4, Duwayne Mitchell. The free safety is number 14, Aiden Hers. And the strong safety is number 22, Demarian Semenko. The Bruins are coached by Mr. Tyler Cosell. And here they are, your Wahpeton Huskies starting offense. The center is number 74, McCade Pickin. The guards include number 50, Chase Marsh. The other guard is number 57, Hunter Belkey. At one tackle, we have number 70, Landon Ralph. The other tackle is big number 62, Luke Anderson. The Husky starting tight end is number 21, Nick Langenwalter. The wide receiver core includes number 10, Braden Steffens. Number 13, Jackson DeVries. Number 44, Trayton Mauk. The Husky running back is number 16, Evan Doctor. And at quarterback for the Huskies, number 9, Bjorn Kubala. The Huskies are coached by Mr. Wade Gilbertson. Earlier tonight, the Huskies won the coin flip and elected to receive at the south end. The officials for tonight's contest are from the Tri-State Officials Association. They have been chosen for their expertise and are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Coming up next, the kickoff.
There are your starting lineups, brought to you by Miller & Associates American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs, by our PA announcer, Noel Eckroth. And Noel doing a fine job, as does our buddy sitting up in the booth with us here. I don't know if he's going to help me spot or if he's just trying to stay warm, but Art Grocco is up here.
You got an extra set of eyes, you might as well put them to work, huh?
Yeah, and those black, I'm already making excuses here. Those black uniforms with black numbers, not fun to see up here, especially on a rainy night.
We'll try and make it work here.
So hopefully it's going to work out pretty good. So we'll see what happens here as the Fargo South Bruins are going to kick off here. And it looks like Jaden Middleton is going to kick off. Oh, no, number 18. I thought it was 10, so it's Keaton Dockett.
It's pretty dark down there in the middle of the field there.
It is for some reason.
Almost like this bank of lights that's with us, or right above us, isn't on.
Right. There's the kick, and it goes to about the 15. It'll bounce at the 16, and I believe that's Evan Doctor picking it up. And going, nope, that's Jackson DeVries. He'll get across the 30, and he'll be met there by a host of Bruins, and he'll be brought down there. So about a 15, 16-yard return there for Jackson DeVries. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies in their own territory. Ball on the 31-yard line. Jeff Bugstead wearing the white hat tonight. Local folks know Jeff. We're just about ready for play number 1 here. That'll be Bjorn Kubala in the backfield. Trips to the left for Bjorn. And he'll look over to the sideline. I think that's Trayton in the backfield with him. Yeah, it's 44. Right to the right side as DeVries goes in motion. The handoff up the middle goes Trayton Mauk, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, not a lot of room there. And that was Evan Doctor back there.
Was it Evan Doctor?
Yep.
Gain of about 1 yard.
I think
Mauk
was split out there.
Oh, yeah, Evan is in the backfield. Okay.
He's 2nd down and 9 here.
I'm trying to spot Trayton, but I can't. Is he way on the other side?
The top side there.
Up on top near the opposite hash. And again, another fake handoff. This time a pass on the slant pattern to Mauk. At about the 42-yard line, goes right through his hands. So Drayton split out wide there. Coach Gilbertson looking to try and get some different offensive action here for his junior player.
Yeah, see if you can put him in some different spots and get him the ball with a little bit of space. And looks like Drayton back in the backfield here now again.
He is off to the left of Bjorn Kubla. This time trips to the right. We'll see if DeVries comes in motion. The snap goes low, and the Huskies are going to have to cover it up.
Yeah, I think that one was dropped, and there's the effect of the weather already here with the first series.
So the ball will be placed, looks like, right on top of the 30-yard line. Referee on the near side here, he's on the side judge here. He's got quite the long striped shirt.
He's got his rain gear on.
How about that?
We don't have him in our shot there, but if he didn't know any better, he might be stepping out tonight.
Drayton Mauk goes back to punt for the Huskies. Mitchell back to receive, and the punt, not a bad punt into the wind. Mitchell calls for a fair catch, and he might have, he didn't get whistled for it, but Dwayne Mitchell kind of took off with a couple steps like he was going to run with it. That could be delay a game, but they didn't call it, so it'll be Bruin ball at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, I really wonder if this bank of lights is on, Joe.
I'm telling you, it's really, really dark down here.
And as I look up there, no, they are not on.
They're not. Oh, boy.
So
yeah, it gets down in this near corner.
You know what's interesting is before the game started, the officials were having a kind of a long conversation with both sidelines, and kind of hard to figure out what they were talking about, but I think that's what they were talking about.
Yep. So, yeah, this north end zone, half the lights aren't working as the handoff goes over to the far side, around the end, and getting around the end, and the first down over across Husky territory, knocked out at about the 45-yard line, and the carry was by Semenko.
So Semenko going all the way outside there to be able to turn the corner and pick up the first down.
So right away, the Bruins come out rushing the ball, and quarterback for the Bruins is going to be Brevin Wark, 6 foot, 175-pound junior. There is a lot of water standing on the Husky sideline.
Yeah, there is. It really does collect on that sideline.
Handoff again to Semenko over to left tackle. Gets forward, gains about 4 or 5. We'll see where they mark it, but it'll be second down for the Bruins.
A little better job of the defense up front there, keeping it to a short gain.
There you can see the lengthy referee shirt that he has there, and that camera shot Brian has up there.
He's prepared, that's for sure.
On our digital guru cameras.
He is ready to go.
Operated by Chad Affield and Adam Schreiner. Thank you, boys, for muscling it out here tonight. Running backs flanked on both sides of Brevin Wark. He'll take the snap and he'll hand it off to the belly of Sandness, and around the corner he goes, and he gets across for another first down inside the Husky 35 to about the 33-yard line, maybe the 34.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot
of
that, Joe. Off tackle left, off tackle right, dive left, dive right. A lot on the ground tonight.
So it'll bring up 1st and 10 now. Again, ball just inside the 34-yard line for the Bruins. We're early in the first quarter here. Three Borders Sports Network, Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson. Handoff goes to Semenko. He'll go off the left side. They keep pounding on that left side, and he gets around the corner. He's going to break it into the open, and he gets up near the 10-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds by the Huskies for another first down for the Bruins on that carry of 20-plus yards.
Yeah, you thought maybe he was going to be stopped there, but able to bounce off that and pick up the extra yardage.
So the number 2 ranked team in the state of North Dakota in Class 2A football making a statement here early in the first quarter. They're going to say it's right on the 10, so it'll be goal to go here. 1st and goal to go for the Bruins. Ball right on the 10-yard line. Wark in the backfield. Takes it and hands it off to Sandness. He'll go off left tackle and gets across the goal line, did he? Nope.
Just short there, kind of flipped up right at the line.
He's close to the goal line there, but no signal, so it'll be second and goal to go from inside the 1 yard line. Trayton Holford got into a little extra blocking there in the backfield. Nothing was called, but a little extracurricular activity there. Runner 8.5 to play here in the first quarter. Bruins threatening here. 7 seconds on the play clock, and the handoff goes over, and Semenko walks it in from the 1 yard line. So nothing but rushing here for the Bruins is the first touchdown at the 8:13 mark of the first quarter.
Bruins will be attempting a kick.
So they're going to try and kick the extra point here with
the kicker is Keaton Docken.
Keaton Docken. He did the kickoff also, and the holder will be Jake Kennedy. And it looks like the snap is going to be done by Xander Moody. Snap, kick, up. Looks good from here, and it is. So the kick is good, and Spartans head off to a 7-0 lead here on that drive, their opening drive here in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for the Bruins. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
Well, a 7-0 early lead here for the Fargo South Bruins with 8:13 to go in the first quarter. And Docken will set up at the 40-yard line, and back to receive for the Huskies will be Jackson DeVries and Trayton Malk if he kicks it that deep. We've seen a lot of teams, Brian, that have avoided Trayton Malk on kickoffs. Sometimes they just drill that low line drive.
Yeah, he's taking a few back, so you don't want to try and, again, let him get that ball, let it get ahead of steam going. A lot of teams just keep it away from him.
Jackson DeVries had to jump up high, and he gets up a near sideline across the 30, breaks it, and gets up to about the 38-yard line. So good run there on the run back by Jackson DeVries. And the tackle made there by Fargo South's Henry Agre.
DeVries, another Husky that's got some speed, too. Had a chance there to break it, had to kind of cut over, and thought he had a hold there to take it all the way, but the Bruins do a good job of stopping him.
Again, Evan Doctor in the backfield here with Bjorn Kubala. Trayton Malk split out. Steffens at the near sideline. Malk comes in motion. Out to Steffens on the quick out, and he'll get up ahead. Close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it. It's going to be close.
I think he's going to be right on it.
It is. We'll see where they mark it here, and they're going to stop the clock here.
They're going to measure here.
Nope, they're going to say
give it to him, yeah.
Yep, they say first down.
And that's what you might see if you see the Huskies put the ball in the air. They do like to throw it at time to time, but it's going to be something short like that, just a little quick out, and able to pick up the first down.
So they move the sticks. The down marker hasn't changed to 1 yet. There he goes. And Braden Steffens on that little out pass. There's Kubala going to roll to the right. Looks over and across the middle there to Langenwalter across the 50. Gets a completion maybe of 2 or 3 yards to Nick Langenwalter, his first catch of the night.
Yeah, good play there. Just in the flat there. Check it down. Take what the Bruins are giving you.
So we'll say it's second and a long 7.
Short gain there.
The Huskies inside Bruin territory for the first time of the game. Cowbell. Somebody got to have more cowbell.
Got to have more cowbell.
Snap to Kubala. Looks across the middle. Now over to the right sideline. And breaking over that way was Nick Langenwalter once again at the 45 and missed the toss and incomplete pass. Just led him a little bit too far the way it looked.
See if you come back here to the wide side of the field. They're manned up out there. You got Steffens. That's Steffens down here.
Yep. Yeah, it gets another 20 yards further down the field. It's going to be tough.
They're going to go into the dark side here pretty soon if they can pick up a couple yards here.
And a fake handoff. Kubla is getting pushed and pressured in the backfield and is going to be tackled for a big sack inside the Husky 40-yard line. And it looks like number 10 made the sack. 20. That would be Hoffert.
Just a tough play there for the Huskies. Try to go play action, and then, the defender comes in there, and Bjorn trying to roll to his left there, and tough to get your feet set, and made the decision, hey, I'm just going to have to give it up here.
So again, the Huskies in punt formation here, 3 and done here again. Had some positive yards, but didn't quite get it. There's a wobbly snap back to Mauk, but he gets it off, and the kick lands at about the 35. And a big slip in the backfield, or in the back there to receive it, was Dwayne Mitchell. He slipped trying to maybe go after it.
I'm surprised Trayton was able to get that off. He had 2 Bruin defenders right there.
Yeah.
And with that rugby-style punt, able to get it off.
Senior night here tonight at Frank Burton Field. The senior cheerleaders and senior football players were recognized before the start of the game. Playing their last regular season home game here at Frank Burton. I've got a feeling that's why they took the black jerseys with the black numbers.
Well, I'm sure it's their favorite. See if the
Bruins first pass. Oh, and that might be a lateral.
We got to
get on that chasing thing. It. Yep. Oh, and the ball's loose again, and the Huskies think they got it. And I can't tell right now. They're saying the Bruins came up with it. Wow. Covering it up there for the Bruins was Mason Klein.
I think the Huskies might have thought that was a forward pass, and then it kicked in, and then they got after it and almost came up with it.
Yeah.
Fargo South covers the lateral pass and retains possession.
So it's 5:53 here to go in the first quarter, and now the Bruins are really in the dark side.
Yeah, they are in it. It's a lot lighter on our camera shot, but
it's dark for us. Snap and a handoff to Semenko. Again, he's going over that left side, Brian, and gets some positive yardage, maybe a gain of about 5 or 6 on the carry.
And I think after that pass, the Bruins might decide to keep that thing on the ground.
So it's going to be 3rd and 12 here or so for the Bruins. Ball at the 28.5-yard line. They got to get to the 41. The scoreboard says 3rd and 14, but I don't think it's 3rd and 14.
Here comes the South Bruin 3rd and 12 play.
No, it changed to 3rd and 12. Yes. Brevin steps back and looks over to the right again. Another wobbly one. And coming up with some pressure there was Jackson DeVries, and a pass intended there for Mason Klein. It'll be 4th and 12.
I thought Jackson had a chance to pick that thing off, and I think he was really concerned about his footing there and didn't want to slip and let that ball get away from him. But good defense there to able to get a hand on it and knock that thing away.
So the Huskies with a chance here to get some good field position. The punt is going to be with the wind, however. And I think
she was blowing pretty good.
Is that Dawkins back there punting in, Art? Is that 18 punting? Yep, Art thinks as well. And there is a good punt. It's going to sail over the head of Mauk. He lets it bounce at the 35 and rolls to the 33, and in that soggy grass, it just stops.
He just dies.
So much for good field position on the nice punt there by Dawkins.
As the Huskies offense takes possession.
So a 3 and out here for the South Bruins on their second possession. So we'll see if the Huskies can put something together now.
So you got the stop that you want. Now you got to see if you can put a drive together here and get on the scoreboard.
Still a little bit of rain coming down there. I can see it in the puddles. as Kubala is back, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. That's Steffens on the near side in motion. Handoff goes up the middle and breaking it away. There is Trayton Malk. Across the 40 to the 30. He's going to get down to the 20, 35. Let's see, where is he? What number is that? 25, 23. So Trayton Malk on the carry.
You got a flag at the end of this thing. Maybe a face mask.
Making the tackle for the Bruins is number 14.
On a run of about 42 yards there for Trayton Malk if it holds. Everybody's coming back to this end of the field. And you are correct, Brian. It is a face mask. So the penalty will be marked off after the completion of the run. So the Huskies will get down inside, Brian, I believe, inside the Amanda Frederick red zone. The Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone serving Minnesota and North Dakota, our red zone sponsor. And the Huskies now deep in Bruin territory. It is dark down there for us. Like you said, it shows up a little better on the camera, doesn't it? In motion coming around the backside was Doctor. Handoff back up to Malk up the middle, and I think he's going to get tackled. Maybe a little bit of a loss. We'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, Trayton staying down.
He is staying
right
down. That did not feel good for Trayton. Jacob Artek on the tackle, 6'3", 260. Poor Trayton Malk coming in at 5'10", 150. So he had 100 pounds on Trayton. So concern here for Husky fans on this injury timeout. We'll be right back after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Well, we're back from that injury timeout. As you can see, Trayton Malk was walking off sort of under his own power. He was under his own power. A little bit of a limp there, but on his right leg. Don't know any more than that, folks. Chantel Schutt, the Essentia Health trainer, was out there, and we're ready to go here. 2nd and 10 on no gain there on that carry by Malk. And the tackle by Artek. Trips to the left. I'm going to assume it's Evan Doctor in the backfield with Kubala. Fake handoff, looks to the right, pass to the right, and near the goal line, pass intended on the far side, incomplete.
And there's a flag right there at the end.
Somebody said something to somebody. It might go against the Bruins there, I think. Can't read his number, Art. Can you see his number? Is that number 1? I can't tell who the number is over in the corner over there, but he looked to the referee and said something, and the referee threw a flag.
A hold on the defense.
Boy, that was a late call then, because the play was over. So that goes in the Huskies' favor. Again, still in the red zone. And it looks like it's going to be first and goal. Ball is on about the 9-yard line.
Right about the 10-yard line.
Just inside the 10. First and goal for the Huskies. Two to the right, two to the left, in motion. To the right goes DeVries. Pass on the flare out to DeVries. One-handed catch and a little bit of a late hit, but no call. Again, no call on that late hit there. And it'll be third and goal to go for the Huskies. Or is that second and goal? After the flag, I suppose.
After the flag, so second down.
Second down, my bad. Huskies again with no huddle. 3.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. The Huskies threatening here. Second and goal. Ball just inside the 10-yard line. Kubla puts DeVries in motion again to the right. Steps back on a 2-step drop. Goes right hard across the middle. And I can't tell you who that's intended for. It looks like it was DeVries. Intended for DeVries coming back across the middle, Brian, but just wasn't there.
You had an opportunity there. You had a couple defenders there. Tough throw and a tough catch to make there in the middle of the field.
J.D. Gomez split out wide to the right, I believe. And the snap. Fakes the handoff. Kubla rolling to the right at about the 15-yard line. A little flip forward, and that's complete, but it's for no gain.
You take the 3 here, you go for it. It is into the wind. The wind's starting to blow again here.
We did see Marcos Blasquez kicking some field goals, but he was doing it with the wind in pregame warm-up. But
going to go here.
Going to go for it. Fourth and goal for the Huskies. Husky fans getting behind their Husky football players, trying to cheer them on here against the number 2 ranked Fargo South Bruins. Pass into the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. And it was intended, I can't tell if that's DeVries or Evan Doctor. I can't tell the number, but it was intercepted back in the end zone. So it'll be South ball. Looks like it was DeVries. Intended for DeVries. So the Huskies turn it over on downs in the red zone. Not able to complete the scoring drive at the 2:36 mark here in quarter number 1. Work at the quarterback position. Takes the snap and a slip and a fall there, and that will end that play just quickly there. Is handed off to Semenko, and he might even be, it is going to be about a 2-yard loss. Slippery field. And I think the Wildcats play here tomorrow again too, don't they, Art? Yeah.
They'll be thankful for the condition these guys are going to leave this thing in.
I had about 9/10 in my gauge before I came to the game.
Well, it's been raining all day, and this field can take a lot of water, but I think after these guys chop it up a little bit, it's going to be in some difficult condition.
Carried by Semenko, gets about 4 yards over across the other side. Excuse me, that was not Semenko, that was Sandness. Thought it was 22, but it was 21.
You were happy to see those white jerseys, but now with the bank of lights out, it's kind of tough to see anything down there.
It is. So I apologize, fans. It's not easy to see right now down there. It looks better on the camera than it does split out here to the near side was Mitchell. Snap and hand off, goes around the left side and up across for a first down. Gets an ankle trip there across the 30-yard line for a first down, but they're saying, is there a flag here on the near side? Yes, there is.
There might be.
So there is a flag on the near side. And the Husky coaches are saying it's against South. It was called by the near side referee here, the side judge. Line judge. Illegal motion. So it'll be brought back. And it'll still be third and about 13.
I know that you need a lot of motion on a night like tonight. Just keep it simple, hand it off, and go.
Yeah.
Save yourself some of those penalties.
Hey, if you want to give us a shout out here at Three Borders Sports Network, you can call the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout out line at 701-640-2619. 701-640-2619. Send me a text on the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout out line. We'll give you a shout out here when we get a chance. 701-640-2619 on this rainy night in Wahpeton. So it's 3rd and 13 here for the Bruins, deep in their own territory. Work steps back and he looks across the middle and leading Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell had a step, maybe even 2 steps. And I think he's mad at himself there for dropping that one.
Yeah, I think he's gonna think about that one on his way back to the sideline there. He had 2 steps behind the defense and a for sure touchdown.
Yep.
If he doesn't let that one drop to the ground. And I think you start thinking about the touchdown before you catch it, and sometimes that can be the result.
Yeah, that time Work threw a pretty good pass. His first 2 attempts were kind of wobbly ducks here when he let go of them. One was even a lateral, called a lateral. And again, and a drop punt, and it does get it off, my goodness. And letting it go, and again, the Huskies are going to end up starting from down inside their own 30-yard line.
Well, that's a tough one there. You got to try and field that ball and not let it take that bounce.
Trayton Malk usually back there to field punts, but of course he's still on the sideline here. And I believe that was Braden Steffens back there. I see Trayton down on the bench here. Chantel had him on the table and was taping up his ankle.
Well, they get to the lighted side of the field. I guess there are players down there.
Yeah, it's much easier to... Those black numbers on black uniforms are still not easy, but you can read the South Bruin numbers a lot easier. But guess what? 51 seconds, we'll be switching ends. Snap and the handoff into the belly and getting up near the 30-yard line on the carry for a gain of about 1 or 2 yards by Evan Doctor.
Yeah, you can see there as Evan's trying to change direction there and plant, just not a lot of traction. A lot of slip sliding down there.
The referee was even wiping the ball on his pants, trying to clean it up.
Surprised he doesn't have a towel.
Yeah.
Typically, he carries a towel down there.
Yeah. Bruins with a 7-0 lead here. Huskies looking to mount a drive here. Kubla looks to the left side, intended for Steffens, and incomplete pass, and the defense there by Avery Wolf.
Wolf with good inside position there. No way for Steffen to get back at that ball.
Yeah, Kubla would have had to hit the outside shoulder and hit him on the fly as a good coverage there by Avery Wolf. Avery Wolf, a 6'1", 155 senior, and Braden Steffens, 5'10", 150.
15 on the play clock here.
Huskies do not. Oh, yeah, they do have to run it here. The clock is stopped on the incomplete pass. They have to snap it quick. Got it. Pass is complete. Nope, on the hit, it is dropped over on the far sideline right at the 30-yard marker. And that will be the end of the quarter on the incomplete pass intended on the far side. I believe it was for Jackson DeVries. So we're going to take a break here at the quarter. The Bruins with a 7-0 lead. We'll be right back here on Three Borders Sports Network and Red River Communications Cable Channel 28 right after these messages.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, welcome back to Frankfurt and Field here, everybody. Hey, the fireplace is on the big screen. The fireplace is on, and the big screen is on over at Chris and Christy Mars' place. They're watching in the living room. Staying warm, the Mars. Thank you, guys. So, Traden Malk. Oh, is it Traden? Or who's punting? I didn't even see who was punting, and it's a good punt there as that thing rolls down inside the 20 to near the 15. So, a nice punt.
That's J.D. Gomez back there punting.
Was it? Wait, no. Is
or
it Bjorn?
Omar. That's
was it Bjorn?
Oh, it was Bjorn, yeah.
Yeah. Number 9. Bjorn
9,
Kula. A nice
solid
punt. Wow. Nice punt from the quarterback. As Traden Malk still
calling him Slash.
Let's see if Traden is still. I don't see him. Is he out there defensively? He was wearing a white bandana off the back of his helmet, and I don't see one out there.
I did not see him out there. I think if he was out there defensively, he would have punted that ball.
Yep. And here come the Bruins now, 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line, and a good punt by Kubla and a handoff. And that could be a breaker right there. That's going to be an 84-yard. Oh, well, look at who's catching. And not going to be able to catch him. I don't know if that was Steffens giving chase.
I think that was Steffens trying to give chase. Or that might have been Jackson DeVries. Hard to tell.
Jackson can fly too, but couldn't quite catch up to the South Bruins runner, and I'm not sure if that was 21 or 22. 22? So we'll go with, it was 22. It was Semenko on that. He's got 2 touchdowns here now tonight, Brian. 84 yards.
Yeah, just a big hole right up the middle and turned on the gas. And
yeah, he broke through the secondary and he was gone.
Able to get all the way to the house.
And the kick is up. And good. So Dokken kick is good again, and just that quick, it goes to 14-0 here in favor of the South Bruins. And we'll be right back right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Rod Romerheim is watching with Brian Ziegelman. Thank you guys for tuning in, and you are welcome. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody doing that. Nick Heitkamp at Terrace Lanes, he's telling everybody to come out and go bowling after the game. And into the dark we go, and it's picked up here by the Huskies around the 15-yard line, and that's about where we're going to end up, is at about the 15-yard line. J.D. Gomez on the return, and good coverage there by the South Bruins, Brian.
Yeah, good coverage on the kick, and now the Huskies going to have to try and see if they can recover here from after giving up the big play, and see if they can put together a drive themselves.
Dave and Kathy Langenwalter watching nephew Nick in their warm, dry recliners on the big screen. Thank you, Dave and Kathy. Uh-oh. Jada sent the picture. As the Huskies get it now, 1st and 10, ball at the 17-yard line. And the handoff goes up the left side and breaking through for a tackle across for a first down across near the 35 on the tackle. And Evan Doctor with a nice run there gets credit for that.
The big guy's opening up a hole, and Doctor showing his speed there and able to pick up the first down and move to a little bit of the light side of the field.
Jada Blado and crew, they're watching in a nice warm garage on the big screen. Nice picture there.
There we go.
Three Border Sports Network. Thank you, Jada and crew. Huskies had a nice run there by Evan Doctor. DeVries goes in motion. He'll stop now right behind Nick Lang and Walter. And the handoff goes to Evan Doctor, and the rear foot slipped, and down he went.
Yeah, that part of the field right there is where most of the action has taken place and really starting to give way.
We'll make it 2nd down and about 12 for the Huskies.
Rhonda Grippentrog. Hey, she sent a picture of her grandson, Tate. He's watching the game with Grandma tonight. So
he doesn't know that he's watching.
Yeah, Tate's watching the game, doesn't he?
And Tate's taking a nap.
Tate's taking a nap there. So Rhonda Grippentrog. Don't forget Gripper Sports in downtown Wahpeton. Speaking of that, Gripper Sports got all your favorite team sports apparel right on downtown Wahpeton and Dakota Avenue. And this time Kubler drops back, looks over to the near side, and looks like it hit the ground.
Hit the ground.
Hit the ground first, yeah. He whistled it dead immediately on the pass intended for J.D. Gomez. Shout out to the Wahpeton Huskies from Jameson and Jagger Miller.
The twins.
How about that?
How about that?
Hey, we got Chad Affield running one of the cameras, one of the Digital Guru cameras down there.
Here we go.
I'll make the call after that. It's 3rd and about 13 for the Huskies. Fake pass on the screen. Pass complete near the 41-yard line. Not going to be enough for a first down on the completion to DeVries. And the tackle there made by A.J. Moore. And it's going to be 4th and about 4.
And they're going to go for it here.
At the 9:52 mark, Huskies will go for it here. Although we just saw Bjorn Kubla punt one earlier.
Yeah, he did. He had the wind at his back, too.
Yep. He's going to take the snap and go for it. Did they get the draw? The flag, he can't find his flag under his long.
He's looking for it there now. He throws. Now he finds it. He got it in a pocket somewhere down there.
He's got his rain jacket on there, his stripes, and he couldn't find the flag. He whistled. And,
he did blow the whistle right away, but he had a hard time getting to his flag.
Offsides against the Bruins, so that'll be a first down. As DeVries went in motion, the Bruins defender jumped across the line just a little bit too much.
And the Huskies will extend this drive here after the mistake by the Bruins and have to see if he can take advantage of it.
1st and 10 from the Husky 46.
Down 14-0 here.
Langenwalter goes into the slot position on the left side. Doctor in the backfield with Kubla. Trayton Malk still sitting on the bench here on the near sideline. DeVries in motion again. Snap handoff to Doctor across the 45, maybe to the 47 or 48. So it'll be 2nd and fairly long here for the Huskies.
You could see he had to kind of spin his wheels there before he got started and could get moving, but a good pickup there.
Amy Scovold's watching from home. Thank you, Amy.
I think there's a lot of people watching from home today, Joe. It's a little...
Art's not. Art's here with us.
A little wet down there. There are lots of umbrellas. A couple of blankets that are pretty soggy by now.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Amy Scovold says she's nice and warm and she loves watching our coverage. Well, you are welcome. Thank you very much for watching. And Doctor comes across, gets across into South Bruin territory, just inside the 50-yard line. So Doctor getting the share of the load here now that Trayton Malk's been on the sideline. It's still on the sideline, and Chantel Shute still talking to him over here.
Yeah, I would be fairly surprised, Joe, if he came back, considering the conditions, and it really depends on what the injury is. But might be best to err on the side of caution.
12 seconds left on the play clock. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. J.D. Gomez here split out to the near side. Evan Doctor in the backfield with Kubala. And I think they got to get a timeout here before the clock. And Kubala looked over and saw the play clock getting close to 0, so they took a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be right back after this Carlson Family Insurance timeout.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
All right, here go the Huskies. 3rd and about 6, a long 5. It's Kubla. The Huskies going to look to the sideline for a possible play change after that timeout. 5 seconds on the clock. And a handoff coming to the near side, and it's going to be met by a whole bunch of South Bruins. And coming in on the tackle there was Holford. Evan Doctor gets hit hard on that run attempt, and it's going to bring up 4th and very long here for the Huskies. 4th and a long 8.
Yeah, Doctor got stood up there, and Holford came in there to chop him down.
So it looks like we're going to punt again now as Kubla goes back to punt.
Got the wind at your back here. You can get off another kick. You can pin him.
So Kubla had a good kick in his first attempt. He'll kick it from about the 40-yard line. Gets a nice kick straight away and gets to about the 20-yard line. So a 40-yard punt, net of 30. And across the 42-yard line on the return by Hertz, Hayden Hertz.
I think DeVries was down there first, had a chance to drop him right away.
Oh, there was a flag there, Brian. I didn't see it.
Did not see the flag.
I didn't see it either. I saw Jeff signaling something here.
Is that on the hit? Was he out of bounds?
No, it looks like it's going to go against the Bruins, I think. Might have been a hold or a block in the back.
He's going to pick up his flag. Did he give a signal yet?
Yeah, the flag was here on the near sideline. That's why we didn't see it. He gave a preliminary signal, but I did not see it. He pointed against the Bruins, but I didn't see what the signal was. So we'll see if he makes the call again. It's a big one
here.
And I don't know if he's going to give another one.
I don't think he is. No.
Yep. So it's 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
Unsportsmanlike.
Might have been something like that, as the play ended up in the sideline area of the Huskies. So some words might have been said. Grandma Dorothy Doctor watching grandsons Evan Doctor and Hunter Belke. Dorothy, thank you very much, Dorothy Doctor. And there's the handoff again. This time it's met at about the 30-yard line. Nice ankle trip tackle there by the Huskies.
Littlest guy on the field down there, Omar Martinez, making that tackle.
Tom and Betty Pollock watching in their warm blankets in their recliners. Thanks, Tom and Betty. I think Betty just had a birthday, so happy belated birthday to Betty. And anybody having a birthday, happy birthday to you. As we approach the 6-minute mark here of quarter number 2. Work low snap. Hits the ground, and he's going to pick it up and try to run with it, and he gets met at the 29-yard line and tackled there by Omar Martinez.
Again, you can really see that ball slick down there. Huskies had an opportunity to get on that, but just no penetration there behind the line. Bruins able to pick it up and advance it.
Again, there's some defensive size differences there. The offensive line, 285, 250, 245 for Fargo South. That's just 3 of them. So there's some big boys up front for the South Bruins. Garrett Schwartz at 285, playing nose tackle. For the Huskies, again another low snap, and it's going to be picked up by the up back there, and that was Sandness.
And J.D. Gomez in there on that stop.
J.D. Gomez.
And there's a flag now, a late flag.
I think there was some talking going on there, wasn't there, B-Dub?
Yeah, I thought he threw his flag in the air, but I guess
maybe not.
No, he did not.
And the light rain still coming down here at Frank Burton. I thought this was supposed to be done at noon today, but it's still going.
The weatherman's the only job that you can be wrong and still keep your job.
Be wrong half the time and still, snap, bobbled. But he's going to get it away into the wind this time, and it's going to die at about the 50. And the Huskies got to spread out there and get away from it. I think that was J.D. Gomez. Yeah, it was on the near side. Almost hit him on the bounce. And it ricocheted away from him, thank goodness, for the Huskies.
The Huskies going to have to go back to work here. You know, with Malk out of there, it takes away, the opportunity, or at least sometimes you expect that big play. So now you just have to piece together a drive and see if you can work your way down the field here for a score.
All right, there's 22 seconds remaining on the play clock, so the Huskies got a lot of time here yet for this play. They keep looking to the sidelines. I'm not sure if everybody caught what the signs were, but they're ready to go. Jackson DeVries goes in motion to the slot on the left side. Handoff comes to Doctor at the 40, and he's met there and he'll be stood up and put down.
Yeah, just nowhere to go there for Doctor. And you know what? It's an RPO, and I think that Bjorn has the option to maybe pull that thing out, but they keep going with the handoff here. You got a read option here. You can take that thing out and skirt around the end there.
Huskies not up under center. They've been in the gun all night. Taking a chance on those snaps. Kubla looks to the near side, intended for Gomez, makes an over-the-shoulder catch at about the 36-yard line. J.D. Gomez with a nice catch. Kubla
How about
with
that
a nice
catch,
completion.
Joe? That is a tough catch, and a man draped all over you, and Gomez able to haul that in, no problem. Looking like Jerry Rice out there.
It was. Coverage was there by the Bruins. I believe the coverage was by A.J. Moore, but it was right on the money on the outside shoulder of J.D. Gomez for the completion.
Yeah, and a perfect throw for Kubla, putting that thing right on the mark.
So the Huskies, once again in Bruin territory. Cowbells are going. Langenwalter in motion to the slot. And there's a pass across the middle. Is caught and heading in for the end zone on the completion. And it is good from 35 yards on the
Jackson DeVries.
And the pass completion to Jackson DeVries. The Huskies score here in the second quarter. So a pass completion to Jackson DeVries at the 3:37 mark.
And there it is, Joe. You get a little bit of play action and you go across the middle of the field after going down the sideline on the last play. And the Huskies able to put 6 on the board.
35-yard pass. And the pass before that one was to J.D. Gomez was good. Lasquez coming in to try the extra point with the kick. The left-footed kicker comes in from Spain. Kick is down, or the snap is down, and the kick is up, and it's good. So Blasquez brings the lead back to 7. It's 14-7 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back after this break on Three Borders Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
All right, we got a little time here. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching on Three Borders Sports Network and Red River Communications Cable Channel number 28, and all of the folks that have shouted out here on the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-outs. 701-640-2619. Dave and Kathy Langenwalter, Nick Heitkamp at Terrace Lanes. Chris and Christy Marr, Rod Romerim and Brian Zigelman. Jada Blado watching the big screen in the garage. Rhonda Grippentrog with Tate. Jameson and Jagger Miller, Amy Scoville, Tanner Bickford, roommates with Hunter and Evan McCall, cheering him on. He always watches Three Borders Sports Network when we're on. Top of Betty Pollock and Dorothy Doctor. Thank you very much. I think Jeannie's watching too, so on this rainy evening. She's watching on Red River Communications. And the kick. It's going to go. Blasquez kicks that one out of the end zone. Wow. That one's still heading down to Fairmont.
That was a squib kick for sure. That squibbed his way all the way past the scoreboard.
Blasquez with some power behind that one.
And had the wind at his back there. Maybe had a little bit of help. So now let's see if the Huskies can get a stop here. So you got half of it back. Let's see if you can get another stop, get the ball back with maybe a little bit of time remaining here, and see if you can put it in the end zone and tie this thing up before you get out here at halftime.
Want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our coaches show sponsor, Essentia Health, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, the Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, and Sanford Health, among many of the sponsors that we have here. So now it's a one-possession game, or one-score game, I should say, with just over 3.5 minutes to go. And the handoff, and that's not going to be good for the Huskies, as getting up across the 40 and tackled down at about the 44-yard line on the carry there by Semenko, I believe, 22. So that gets the Bruins deep out of their own territory there, Brian.
Yeah, that'll work. You just hand it off and go off the right side there and pick up as much yard as you need. Get out of the shadow of your end zone. And now the Bruins thinking score again here to get back to that 2-score lead.
23-yard run there for Semenko. And the handoff this time, it goes to Sandnes. He'll get up near the 45, and he's brought down there by the Huskies. So gain of a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Better job there. Able to stop for a short gain.
Also want to thank Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, Farmers Union Insurance, and Kyle DeVries, All Seasons Car Wash, Bold Print, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Red River Valley Western Railroad. Split out here to the near side is George Hansgard, 170-pound senior on the near side. His uniform's nice and clean. And the handoff coming near side to the 45, to the 50, and a tackle here on Semenko.
And Nick Langenwalter on that tackle.
Gets up inside Husky territory, but it's still going to be short of a first down. Let's see where they mark it. It looks like at about the 48 of the Huskies, and they need to get to the 47, 46 and a half, so about 1.5 yards for a first down. There's a timeout, and that is taken for the officials.
Officials timeout here.
And they're going to talk about the spot, or what are we doing here? Not sure.
We have an official timeout.
Is it really going to be a measurement?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, one, I think they're bringing in. Are they bringing another football?
Not sure what happened there, to to be honest with you. They are bringing the chains
Yep,
out.
they're going to bring them over. And
the near side judge wanted to make a measurement there. They had thrown the ball back to the middle and said it was third down, but looks like they want to take a measurement here. And that might have been a request. I don't know if Coach Cosell asked for it, but it looks like it's going to be short. About a yard. So kind of like we thought. It was right down in front of us here in the high above Frank Burton Field. Campus of the North Dakota State College of Science Wildcats. They play here tomorrow.
Third and about a yard for Fargo South. And that was one smart-looking chain gang, ladies and gentlemen.
That was, what did he say?
one smart-looking chain gang.
Oh. All right, here we go. It's third and short, and the handoff goes up across, and a tackle there by Nick Langenwalter, but it's going to be enough for a first down on the carry by Sandnes, or Semenko.
I was just a little confused on the measurement and then the mark of it. Normally they pick the chain up and they take the ball over there and they mark the spot on the chain, and they just took the chains away and then, hey, we'll put it right here. So I don't know.
Okay. That's why we're up here, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It is.
As we approach the 2-minute mark here of the first half. Work looks to the right side. Pass complete over near the 30-yard line. And that pass was completed to number 14, Aiden Hertz. Tackle by Steffens.
So 1:50 to go here. The Bruins decide to put it in the air, able to pick up the first down, and again trying to put more points on the board here before the end of the half.
And they're going into the hurry up here too, B-Dub. The snap and the pass to the near side is complete. And the Huskies gang tackle and brought the receiver down. Oh, now we got another flag.
14, and now you're going to get a flag for some extracurricular.
Yep, I think there was a late hit there by the Huskies.
There is a flag on the play.
So the flag on the play will stop the clock with 1:35 to go. Bruins with all three of their timeouts were in a hurry-up situation there, and the completion to Hertz. Personal foul against South.
Oh, interesting.
Mr. Aiden Hertz probably didn't like something that was said on the pile, maybe. Not sure what that was, but we don't have microphones on the referees.
I think you're going to get a timeout here, too, by the Bruins.
And it is. So we're going to take a timeout as well here at Three Borders Sports Network on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 14-7 in favor of the Bruins. We'll be right back with more right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
All right, after that timeout there, brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Keith and Cindy Borchert watching tonight from their farmstead in their recliners. So thank you, Keith and Cindy. And here we go. 2nd and 22 after the penalty.
See if they put it in the air again here.
Work gonna roll to his right, throws to his right near the sticks, and pass caught over there by Hansgaard, I believe. And it's going to be a nice completion there.
A heck of a catch over there, too, working the sideline.
About a 14-yard catch over there, so a nice catch over there by Hansgaard. 6 foot, 170-pound senior for the Bruins. Going to bring up 3rd and 8, and I'm sure we're in 4-down territory here.
Oh, for sure.
Unless Doctor can kick it into the wind. We will see.
See if the Bruins are going to be able to hang on to this ball, too. I think another pass coming here, Joe.
Semenko goes now over to the left side, trips to the left. And he's going to look to the right on single coverage over on the sideline, and incomplete as a pass falls short.
Yeah, just hard to come back, you know, with your foot in there. Hard to put a foot in the ground and get back to it.
I believe that was intended over on the far side for Mitchell. Again, he had the pass. He dropped for a possible 6 earlier in the game. So the Huskies now faced with 4th and 8 to see if they can hold the Bruins here in the first half. 1:21 to go. Bruins and Huskies both with 2 timeouts remaining. Again, trips to the left, single coverage, and timeout quickly taken there just before the snap by Fargo South. So we'll take another timeout. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network right after these messages on the Farmers Union Insurance Scoreboard. It's 14-7 in favor of the Bruins.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Here we go. It's 4th and 8 for the Bruins. And the snap, Wark looks to the right, looks downfield, and the pass goes down, and it's picked off there by the Huskies. And I see if, and I don't know if
that's Jackson DeVries.
Looks like DeVries, yeah.
And I think that was miscommunication between quarterback and receiver, because that ball was thrown short. It looked like it was supposed to be a comeback, and the receiver never came back for the ball, and DeVries heads up play there. And the Huskies get the turnover with 1:15 to go and a chance to maybe go down the field here and tie this thing up before the half.
And we've seen them do that.
And it only takes one play. And we saw that against Valley City.
I was just going to say, we all remember Valley City. So the Huskies, the ball is on their own 13. And I tell you, folks, all I see is dark uniforms over there. I don't not see any numbers whatsoever. I know that's Kubala, and a pass intended on the far sideline, and it goes off the hands.
That was Steffens over there.
Steffens, usually out split wide right, or wide left. John, Kylie, and the newest Langenwalter, Calvin, are watching from their living room in Fargo. Go Huskies.
Go Huskies.
Hey, welcome to the world there, Calvin.
There you go. Come in and take in some football. That's the way to start your life.
Just like Tate.
Tate's sleeping.
Tate Griffendrug. So Calvin Langenwalter joining the Three Borders Sports Fan Club. Thank you, sir. 2nd and 10 from their own 13. Again over to Steffens, and pass is complete in a gain of maybe 5 yards. And we'll see if the Huskies decide to stop the clock here as we're at the 1 minute mark. Nobody looking to stop the clock here. We'll see if... See, and Knowles having trouble even seeing numbers down there.
Surprise.
And I think he's got a spotter with binoculars.
Yeah, I think he does. I'm surprised Southland stopped this clock here.
Huskies might let this wind down. No. Pass intended and caught on the near side and breaking the side around the 30, 40, getting to the 50, and he's going to break it. DeVries, 20, 10, and the Huskies score. And they are 1 point away from tying this one up on the pass completion to Jackson DeVries.
Well, there it is, Joe. Like I said, it just takes one play and just a short little pass in the flat. And then after that, Jackson DeVries able to get to the outside and turn on the afterburners. Thought maybe it's going to be tracked down right there at the 50-yard line, but had an extra burst that took it all the way to the house, and now we're just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
So Bruins had a chance to get DeVries, but once DeVries broke out into the open, Brian, like you said, he used his speed, and he's a state track qualifier, and he showed that speed there.
Yeah, he certainly turned on the afterburners.
We talked about it. Well, let's see what the kick is here. Blasquez in for the tying kick. Snap is down, kick is up, and it's a low line driver. Did not clear it. It went underneath the goalpost. So it is no good, and it's a 1 point lead here for the South Bruins on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 14-13. We'll be right back after this right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Melanie Klosterman watching. They're staying dry as well. Go Huskies. They're cheering on the Huskies. Evan, Abby, Wyatt, and Cam, my new grandson, they're watching up in Dilworth tonight. So welcome to Cam watching Pappy on Three Borders Sports Network. Also, Tyler Klein, he's watching with his two pugs.
Two pugs?
Yeah, two pugs, he said.
I know the feeling. We have three dogs. They're not pugs, but...
They're a little bigger than pugs.
Yeah, they are.
Tom, Terry, Harley, Brewer, they're watching out in Morton in the warmth of their own living room. So thanks, guys, for watching again.
Return man for the Bruins.
I think I've got Joe Mel, Klosterman. I think I got everybody at least once here. We'll go through them again later. And the kick there. And again, a line driver goes out the end zone by Blasquez. So
how about that for a weapon, Joe?
The foreign exchange student from Spain is hitting the bullet out the end of the end zone there. Nobody gets a chance to return here.
Yeah, and South only had one returner back there. I think that's a position where you want to try and get a little bit of a return here. But with 25 seconds now, Huskies going to have to get a stop here. We've seen stranger things happen on this field. So you need to lock down and hold your assignments and see if you can get into halftime with this score tied. You'll certainly be happy with that if you're the Huskies.
Down one.
Oh, sorry, down one, yes, after the missed extra point.
Yep. And here we go as the Bruins come out. Now they're not gonna take the old knee with 25 seconds.
Not taking the Denny Green here.
They broke an 85-yard run by Semenko earlier. They'll hand it off. The Huskies back in prevent defense here. And Semenko again across the 30, and he gets across the 35 to about the 37-yard line, and a quick timeout here or it's first down timeout, my bad.
He signaled timeout, I thought. And
did the Bruins take a timeout?
I thought that he did here. Let's see here.
I saw the near judge.
Yep, they did.
Okay. So South is out of timeouts with 15 seconds to go. It's funny, Brian, we talked about with a minute to go, we've seen stranger things here, like last week against Valley City in the Malk touchdown. Well, deja vu all over again.
Yeah, it was a good play call. You had everybody back. The Bruins have been able to run the ball, especially when you get a little head of steam going. So why not hand it off and see if you can pick up, maybe get a bunch of it with one play with a timeout left to go. And now see if you can hit the outsides now, stop the clock. You pick up a first down and then get up there and see if you can run something and take a shot at the end zone.
So I got a text from Adam, my son, down there on one of the Digital Guru cameras, and Adam said that it was Jackson DeVries that made the intercepted pass down there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think we thought it was Steffens.
I thought we had DeVries on that, but
did we?
Yeah, I thought we did.
Okay. Well, Adam agrees with you. So 1st and 10, and again another handoff. Huskies 20 yards off the ball, and a slip and a fall there by Semenko.
And that's going to be the end of it here.
That will be the end of it here, as that's going to be the final play of the first half here, and we got a good one going here. Number 2 ranked Fargo South Bruins 14. The Wahpeton Huskies 13. They're keeping it close. We'll be right back with our halftime show brought to you by OSPTI right after this.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance Miller Associates.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
OSPTI offers pediatric physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We work with children of all ages that have a variety of conditions that may limit or delay their functional activities. Through therapeutic play, our goal is to help each child participate alongside their peers to their full potential.
All right, we are back. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. We're back with our halftime show brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and guess where? Right over there in Breckenridge. And we are here for another rainy night on our OSPTI halftime show, and you can see the rain.
Look at that.
Look at that coming down here in Wahpeton. And it's been steady the whole game.
Yeah, and I think it turned this game into a little more of a battle. I think, if you look at things on paper, you would think that the number 2 ranked Spartans would come in here and do a bit of a job. But, with the weather, I think it kind of shores it up a little bit, makes it a little fair on both sides where both teams have some things that they have to worry about. And the Huskies doing their best here, hanging with the number 2 Spartans.
All right, again, welcome back to our OSPTI halftime show. Your camera shots are brought to you by Digital Guru, and you can see there that Adam has the rain falling down here at Frank Burton Field in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Let's take a look at the scoring recap here. Brian Semenko with a 1-yard touchdown run on the first drive by Fargo South Bruins, a 56-yard drive, and the kick by Dokken was good at the 8:13 mark of the first quarter. Then Semenko broke away for an 84-yard touchdown run. Broke it right up the middle and took off, and Dokken with the kick after that made it 14-0. Then at the 2:37 mark, Jackson DeVries caught a 35-yard pass from Bjorn Kubala. Blasquez came in for the kick, and Huskies were within one score on that kick. And then with 25 seconds to go, Jackson DeVries broke it for an 87-yard touchdown pass reception from Bjorn Kubala. And unfortunately for the Huskies, the kick failed by Blasquez. So that's where the Huskies sit now, Brian. They're trailing by 1. And we're down at halftime here. The guys are in where it's warm right now. What do you think the Huskies are talking about right now? What do they want to? What does Coach Gilbertson and the Huskies want to do here to come out and start the second half?
Well, I think
they have to kick it off. I think.
I think the biggest thing for them is believe. I mean, I think, like I said, coming into this game, there might have been some doubts. But you just can't do that. You have to go play the game. And I think now getting in there at halftime, if it's me, I'm fired up and ready to go. I mean, I know the weather's not ideal for being what it is, but it's football, and that's kind of what you play in. And you can see that the playing field's really even. And if you can get out there and do some of the things that you did in the first half where, yeah, you're able to work your way down the field and you can get it in the end zone, and then you can also use the big play to get in the end zone, which is kind of what the Wahpeton team is made like.
Right.
But now on the defensive side of the ball, you have to get back out there and try not to give up that big play. You've shown that you can stop the Bruins, you can get them out on 4 downs, but you've got to be able to avoid that big play. And for the Bruins, I think that's going to come on the ground. They've been going off tackle on that right side. They've been able to break some big gainers that way. And I think you got to make some of those adjustments at halftime and say, hey, we got to shore up, the left side of our defense and not let them break those big plays. And if we can do that, we can find ourselves in position to win this game. We can give ourselves an opportunity to win this game. And as a coach, that's all that you want to do. You want your players to have an opportunity to be successful and put themselves in a position to win. And right now at halftime, the Huskies are right there and putting themselves in a position to get out of here with the win.
Huskies 2-4 in the EDC section, and the South Bruins at 2-1 in EDC, 2-5 overall for the Huskies, and the South Bruins at 4-3 overall. Brian, it would be a big deal here for the Huskies to upset the number 2 team in the state here and get the QRF ranking up, and then that would almost secure a playoff spot for the Huskies.
It would really help your cause, and if you can put a good win on the board, as they say, late in the season, that's something that can really help you, and it could spring you into the playoffs, and then you just have to see who you line up against. Probably you have to go to number 1, but if things shuffle out and you can get in a position against the team, maybe you play South again, and you already proven that you can beat them. Who knows what can happen in the playoffs? There's upsets that happen. You have to put yourselves in a position to get there.
All right, we want to thank the rest of our sponsors, too. North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, and those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, Mindak Farmers Cooperative. They're kind of a busy time of year for them right now, as harvest is fully underway. Might be slowed up a little bit here with the rain that we're having, but the beat trucks are out there, folks. Be careful. And beat truck drivers, you guys be careful, too. And First Community Credit Union, Yield Advantage, Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, Digital Guru are bringing our camera shots to you. Farmers Union Insurance and Kyle DeVries. OSPTI, Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance. And that's going to be, I think, Giant Seeds. I mentioned those guys. Essentia Health. And also Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have our second half right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Again, on your Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 14-13 in favor of the Bruins. Back after this.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey girls, oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
All right, welcome back to Frank Verton Field here, everybody. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We've got Art Grocko helping me spot some of the dark-colored uniforms and the mud-colored uniforms right now. Art Grocko sitting up here with us. And also down running our digital gurus cameras are Adam Schreiner and none other than Chad Affield. You know, we mentioned about the Swifties, you know, and how Chad Affield is the Taylor Swift of football games here in the Twin Towns. And they're going to be called the Affies.
Who came up with that?
So there you go. The Affies.
Wow.
They're going to be T-shirts.
There's going to be T-shirts.
Yeah, they're going to be T-shirts. The Affies. Swifties and Afties. And that one carried up again near the 35-yard line by the Bruins. It'll be 1st and 10 from about their own 35.
So let's see if you can get off to a good start here. See if you made some adjustments to kind of protect that off-tackle movement by the Bruins, and see if you can, you know, ward off that big play here in the second half. And if you can do that, I think you can find the Huskies maybe get another touchdown here and see if they can sneak out of here.
So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Fargo South Bruins. Number 2 ranked team in 2A football. And a handoff. I believe that's Sandus going off and squirting through, and there goes the big play, Brian. You just talked about it. And the South Bruins with a 65-yard touchdown run.
And right there, Joe, that's what I talked about. You just can't give up that big play. And it just shifts the momentum right back to the side of the Fargo South Bruins. And the Huskies are going to have to try and regroup. You're able to do it in the first half, but, you know, you just want to try and shut that down right away and say, hey, you know what, we're ready to stop. You're ready to play. And let's get this thing going. But the Bruins come out with a big play to jump back in the lead here.
So Manko with a 65-yard touchdown run to open up the first play of the second half at the 11:44 mark. Snap, place, kick. Looks good. It is. And the kick by Dockett. And that will put a 21-13 lead on the board. The Huskies still just a one-possession game here. They got to come back with a quick answer of their own, hopefully, here, as we'll come back right after this commercial break. 21-13 in favor of the Bruins.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage 218-517-7878 or online at yield-advantage.com.
So it took the Fargo South Bruins a whole 16 seconds after the kickoff return and then the run by Semenko of 65 yards to put a 21-13 spot up on the board. And the South Bruins Docken is going to kick off to J.D. Gomez and Jackson DeVries standing at their own 5-yard line. And Dawkins approaches the ball and kicks it to J.D. Gomez. And he'll pick it up at about the 7 or 8 yard line, and he's coming across the 20, 25, and squirts away, gets across the 30, and he's tackled at about the 34 yard line by a player from South that I can't read his number. It looks like number 4.
And you can see there, Joe, on that return of how difficult it is just to be shifty. J.D. Gomez is a pretty quick kid, and he has to almost slow down to a stop in order to change direction. And a decent return there. Now, Huskies got to see if they can get something going on offense.
So the Huskies still in a one-possession game here, folks. And you see how quick they can hit the attack. Kubla in the backfield alongside with Evan Doctor. Takes a snap, fakes a handoff, looks to the right side, pass complete over to DeVries. Completion of about 3 or 4 yards. And about 3 or 4 Bruins take down Jackson DeVries.
Yeah, that's a right option there for Bjorn. Playing soft there in the slot, able to pick up about 4.5 yards there almost.
So we'll say second and a long 6. They say 7 on the board, but I think it's closer to 6.
It's a little closer to 6 there.
Yep, I would say so too. Kubla with the cowbells going. That time the handoff goes to Evan Doctor, and he's going to go off the right side, maybe for no gain. Maybe a short gain of 1.
It's going to be a big third down play here. You don't want to go 3 and out or 4 and out here right away. You got to try and move the sticks a little bit and give yourself some opportunities.
Langenwalter gets split out wide to the right. On the near side is Braden Steffens, split out near this side. And now DeVries and Langenwalter come to the near side. So 3 to the left, 1 to the right for the Bjorn Kubla and the Huskies. 3rd and 6. And the handoff goes to Doctor. He'll squirt through, and I think he might have the first down. Brian, he got up close to the 45, needed to reach the 44, and yep, they signal first down for the Huskies.
Yeah, they did get the first down. The Bruins brought a little heat up the middle, and the Huskies able to ward it off there, and Doctor able to get all the way up there and pick up that first down.
Good slashing run there by Evan Doctor to get the first down for the Huskies. So their first possession here, the second half, so far has resulted in a first down. Kubla takes a snap, looks to the right, fakes it, pulls it back down, and pass over to the right side intended for J.D. Gomez. And the South Bruin coach is over on the other side, Brad. I think they were looking for pass interference on the offensive side.
Well, Gomez, he can be a little chippy out there, that's for sure.
Yep.
Roughing the passer.
I think he got a penalty there, roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer, yep.
He's looking downfield there.
So it might have been a late hit. Hart, did you see that? Was it a late hit? Did you see that? Yep. So that'll be marched off 15 yards, and that'll be an automatic first down for the Huskies.
And Gomez over there talking to the official.
Be interesting to hear what that conversation was. So the Huskies making a little bit of a threat now inside Bruin territory. Ball right at the 40-yard line of the Bruins.
Another big cushion here on the slot at the bottom. Defender all the way out of the frame.
DeVries, nope, that's Langenwald. Nope, that was DeVries, but the handoff goes to Doctor right up the middle and gets stuffed there, maybe a carry of 1.
Well, good drive here so far. And see if he can keep this thing going.
Maybe not much of a carry at all as they spot the ball right on the 40-yard line again, so no carry or no yards gained there for Evan Doctor. 2nd and 10 for the Huskies as we approach the 9-minute mark. And handoff again to Doctor, and again he's met at the line, and that's where he's going to be tackled. No gain on the play again. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Huskies.
Just nothing there, and now I think you're almost forced to put the ball in the air. Now you got to try and get all of it, or you're in 4-down territory. See if you can pick it up in 2 plays.
Big Jacob Artek was in there on the tackle, 6'3", 260. I think he's the one that tackled Trayden Monk when Trayden got hurt, too.
See if you can pick up enough yardage here to make it 4th and manageable.
Actually, it was a little bit of a loss, B-Dub. It's 3rd, and we'll say a short 11. Snap, fake the handoff. Kubla goes across the middle, intended for Gomez, and it's incomplete, a little bit too high for him.
They had a chance there, one-on-one, just a little bit above Gomez there. Had a hand on it, and just not able to bring it in.
A.J. Moore on the defensive side for the Bruins, and I think the Huskies are going to go for it. Or maybe not.
Well, I mean, you can play field position here, but if you're going to do that, you can't afford to give up another big play. So we'll see if you angle this for the corner.
Kubla is standing back like he's going to punt. And the Bruin receiver is standing at the 10-yard line.
See if you can angle this at the corner there and just put it right inside the 10.
As soft as the ground is, and that thing might just die right at the 2-yard line. You never know if he can get it in the air enough.
Good kick.
And that's what it does. It lands at about the 12. And maybe grounded at the 13 by somebody in a dark uniform and dark numbers.
And they just got there a little late. They could have saved themselves a couple yards there.
Yeah. I think that was Jackson DeVries. It looks like him walking this way into his safety
Well, I've been
position.
looking for an update from a Breckenridge side.
Yeah.
And in the third quarter, they're up 37-0. Cowboys
Good for
up.
the Cowboys.
How about that, huh?
Oh.
At Wadena Deer Creek. So
Cowboys needed that one.
They do. They're trying to get themselves in a good playoff position, and a win there will certainly do that for them.
All right, we're in the dark part of the end zone. If you're just joining us here, the bank of lights right above our press box are out. So we'll try to do the best we can as that carry goes by the Bruins, up ahead for a gain of 3 or 4 yards.
And a good job there by that defensive line of the Huskies that time, stopping that, not giving up the big play. And you get the Bruins in, some situations where they have to make a decision. Do we throw it? Do we continue to run it? And you can give yourself some opportunities to get some stops here.
Sandus on the carry of about 3 yards, maybe a second and about 7. His work stands in the backfield with 2 running backs, 1 on each side. Takes a snap, hands it off, and around the outside edge, and again there he goes, and tripped up on the outside edge, and sliding forward was Semenko, I believe, again.
Yeah, that's the play they opened the game up with. You go wide. It's almost like he's going backwards to start, and then able to turn the corner and get upfield.
Yeah, that was 22, so ball placed at the 30-yard line on the upending tackle by the Huskies. We got 7.5 to go here in quarter number 3. And the Huskies in the number 2 ranked Fargo South Bruins. Huskies holding their own here. Again, need another defensive stop. Again, the handoffs to Semenko, and he gets wrapped up there at about the 35-yard line. That's where he'll be tackled.
Just working that left side again.
I believe that's Demarion Semenko once again on the carry. Making the tackle, wrapping up
All the farmers out there be a little safe here with the harvest action going on. Farmers, truck drivers, tractor operators, combine operators, and then the beat trucks. Most of all, be safe out there, everybody. So 2nd and 6 here for the Bruins. And the handoff, Sandus gets across the 40, and he'll make extra yards as he's going to break it across the 50. And a couple of tackles made there trying to go for the legs. And he gets all the way across the Husky 40, closer to the 35-yard line.
And I don't know who that was in the backfield, but the Huskies had a chance to bring him down and just not able to wrap him up and bring him down, and look at the big gain again.
And that's not what the Huskies wanted here. They don't want to let the South Bruins get up by 2 scores here late in the third quarter. It's 1st and 10 for the Bruins at the 35-yard line of the Huskies. Hey, we got volleyball tomorrow, too, on Three Borders, huh?
Yeah, we do. 3:30. The Lady
game.
Huskies taking on Devils Lake.
And that one goes to Sandus around the left side. 15 yards, almost 20-yard carry. And down inside the 20-yard line, almost to the 19. And it'll be another first down for the Bruins.
And now the Bruins starting to take advantage of that run game, and the Husky defense kind of wearing down here on this drive.
Pound the rock. It's not 3 yards in a cloud of dust. It's 6 yards in a pile of mud.
Yeah, it is. They are working it right now.
6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Now Sandnes all alone in the backfield with Wark. Snap, and he'll give it off to Sandnes. He'll go off that left side again, Brian. First down carry and more, and gets close to the goal line. It is now called a touchdown. Yep. So a carry of 19 yards by Sandnes.
Yeah, it's getting tough for the Huskies down. No penetration into the backfield, and the running back just able to kind of pick where he wants to go and able to work his way into the end zone there. Again, working that left side of the offensive line, and the Bruins are starting to break this thing open.
And the holder is Jake Kennedy. And he puts it in spot, and the kick is up, and Dokken kicks it through for the extra point. It's 28-13. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, it'll be 28-13. The Huskies with another chance here to pull within two. Let me start over. To pull within one more possession. I'll say something right here pretty quick. We'll be right back.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Welcome back to Frank Verdon Field, home of the Huskies tonight and home of the Wildcats tomorrow as they play a football game right here on this muddy mess again tomorrow. Masabi, according to Art. And the kick by Dokken is a little squibber. Gets up near the 30 and covering it up nicely at about the 32-yard line there. Nice cover by Landon Ralph, but he got hit right in the legs.
And he's slow to get up.
He is not feeling well.
And he tried to get up and then went right back down to the ground.
Yep. So Landon Ralph on the sideline there for the Huskies. I'm sure Grandma and Grandpa Ralph are watching out in the Minot area.
But that not good for that Huskies defensive line.
No.
Landon able to take up some space down there. And
Bones is in there checking him out there, and looks like a right leg injury. Now she's going to stretch him out like it's possible cramp.
Cramp there. Believe it or not, that would be a good sign.
That would be, yep, exactly. Believe it or not, that would be a good sign for the Huskies, if it's just a cramp for Landon. As the rain continues to fall in the mud puddles. It is a sloppy mess here on the sideline of the Huskies, to say the least. And then the Wildcats are going to have to go stand in that same slop tomorrow. Ryan Steffen's got some work ahead of him tomorrow to get this field back in shape.
Yeah, we talked about that against, I think it was against Valley. The sidelines are the worst part of the field, especially on the home side here for the Huskies. It is just a mud puddle all the way up and down their box.
Yep, the whole box is brown with water standing in several spots. All right, here come the Huskies as Landon Ralph goes to the sideline for some attention from He Sent You Help. Orthopedics trainer Chantel Shute, Bones as we call her. DeVries goes in motion, snap is low. Kubla hands it off to Evan Doctor on the counter and gets up across the 35, maybe to the 36 for a gain of about 3 or 4 yards.
So inside handoff there, and trying to turn the corner, good for a few yards.
So again, Kubla. Evan Doctor goes over to the right side of Bjorn. Steffens down here on the near side, split out wide to the left.
Yeah, one-on-one down here.
Oh, and there's a wobbly snap back to Kubla. He picks it up, looks for Steffens here on the near sideline. Steffens makes the catch, and everybody's in the mud.
And I think he was out of bounds there, but a good job by Steffens to see Kubla in trouble there, and just, I'm going to turn around and come back to the ball. And I think he was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Semenko, one of the guys on coverage, along with, can't tell if that's 16 or 6. There's so much mud out there. That's 6? Okay, thank you. Avery Wolf. According to Art. Thank you, Art.
Steffens went into the water there, had to take his gloves off.
Gloves got sopping wet. Oh, he doesn't know where to wipe his hands either.
Yeah, he was looking at his hands like, what am I supposed to do here with this mess?
Got another whistle here, stoppage of play, and we got to move the ball. Okay, we move the ball about a foot ahead. So it's 3rd and a long 7 for the Huskies. Motion comes to the near side. Kubla drops back, fakes the pump, goes across the middle, and I might be picked off. I think it is. That's a defensive lineman picking off the screen that was intended up the middle there, I believe, for Evan Dr. Brian, and one of the defensive linemen comes up with it, and they're high-fiving him.
Can't see that number there. I think that's number 79, and he read that perfect, Joe. He did not fall for the screen. He just kind of held his ground right there in the middle of the field, and lo and behold, he got a Christmas present early there. The ball came right to him.
Art agrees it was 79. Brody Anderson with the interception. Yeah, he read it perfectly, Joe. Battled that one and got it. So Huskies used that one. They might have seen that one on tape. Here, that's how old I am. Seen it on tape.
On tape.
Well, you say that too as a coach, don't you? Let's go watch some tape.
That's just
or film. Don't you?
Well, we still say film, but that's just kind of the way that it is. It's just a term for it, right?
Okay. Oh, and a nice tackle in the backfield there by Nick Langenwalter on a loss on the carry by Semenko.
Nick in there early. He'll drop him for a loss.
Film, tape, film.
Yeah,
how old are we?
We say film.
Do you say film even today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
the younger coaches, younger than you?
There's no film to be seen either.
Coach Goulon says film?
Yeah, of course he does.
He's a younger generation too.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So it's 2nd and 12 after the loss on the tackle by Nick Langenwalter. Wark going to look for a pass. He's going to pull it down, run it back up the middle. Now he goes out to the left side, and he's going to get met out there near the 35-yard line and tackled there, but he does get a gain of about 2 yards.
It's been a long third quarter here, Joe.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing.
So 4 minutes to go.
As we have a new Fargo South ball brought out to the referees to place in the mud.
Umpire's got his towel now.
Here comes Wark and the Bruins. 3rd and 11.
I can't see them putting the ball in the air here.
And they don't. And a draw play there, and it goes off to Sandness off the left side. Battles hard, gets up, carries it forward. Maybe a gain of 9. We'll see where they mark it. But it'll be 4th and short for the Bruins here at about their 27-yard line.
And I wouldn't be surprised here on this 4th and 3 or whatever what it's going to be. I wouldn't be surprised to see the exact same play that they just ran.
Yep, I would agree. Off that left side, they've been having success there tonight. Some umbrellas and blankets still out there, some raincoats as the rain continues. Wark in the gun, 4th and 3. And again, Sandus, and this time he's not going to make it. And the Huskies with a big defensive stop, a much-needed defensive stop, stop Sandus in his tracks in the mud.
I think everybody knew what was going to happen there. And I think on a normal night, Joe, that's a true read option where you put it in the belly and see what's in front of you and maybe you pull it out. But with the way things have been going and with the weather conditions, you just kind of put it in and let them take it. And the Huskies do a good job of stopping that on 4th down.
Big Garrett Schwartz comes off the field. I can't see Landon Ralph out there. I don't see 70 out there, so I don't know.
See Trayton still sitting over here on the trainer's bench. I do not see Landon over here, though. So we'll keep an eye out for Landon if he comes back into the game. We lost.
He's down here on the right side, Joe.
Is he?
Just on the corner of the box.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Standing up, walking around a little bit, so that's a good sign. Trayton has been out since the first quarter. Pass intended and completed over near the 35-yard line. And your guess is as good as mine. Is it Langenwalter? Nope, J.D. Gomez.
J.D. Gomez over there.
2nd and 2 now for the Huskies. As we're under 3 minutes to play here in the third.
2nd and 2. I wouldn't be afraid to take a shot here.
Kubla steps back a couple, and he looks for the screen. Nope, he's waving somebody back, and he does find, and a pass completed at the 45-yard line. Kubla gave the motion signal back to, is that Jackson DeVries, and he went back toward the hash mark and hit him on the run. Good pass by Bjorn.
Yep, that's a tough throw too. You're running to your left there and trying to get your feet set, and able to get the receiver to go in the direction that he wanted to go and get the completion and pick up the first down.
Bjorn Kubla, 6-foot junior for the Huskies. Who do you think's got the cowbell? Is that South Bruins?
That's got to be a South fan with the cowbell.
I would think so. Kubla hands it off to Doctor, and he'll get up near the 50 and a positive gain for the Huskies of about 4 yards.
Still keeping it positive, still working their way down the field here. It's a good drive so far. 1:40 to go here in the third.
Get back to within one possession here. Into the fourth quarter, the Huskies trying to keep it close.
Yeah, score here would do you good. Get it back to one possession. Give yourself a chance here in the fourth.
Evan Doctor standing beside Bjorn Kubla. Takes the handoff, going to roll to the right, and pass intended it near the 50-yard line for DeVries, and it falls incomplete, just short.
Yeah, just trying to run like a wide receiver screen there, and that's tough. Trying to get your footing set again. Going to the right side, a little bit easier to throw, but still hard to get your feet set in that mud.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Huskies here. As the sign comes in from the sideline, Hunter McCall. Tanner Bickford watching on Three Borders Sports Network, cheering on his buddy, Hunter McCall in heaven. Bjorn whispers something over to Evan Doctor, says, go over to my right side because I'm going to put Nick Langenwalter in motion. And here we go. Kubla steps back, looks for Steffens, and he makes a turnaround catch at about the 28-yard line. Nice completion pass from Kubla to Steffens.
Well, he's been one-on-one all night down here, and they finally take a shot at him. Had one where he had to come back for it, really didn't get him, but able to get him in stride there for the big gain and the first down. Good play there by the Huskies.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies inside Bruin territory now.
They move into the dark side again here.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, that bank of lights right above the press box on this side of the field is out. So it is dark down there. Kubla takes a snap. He'll hand it off to Doctor off the right tackle. Gets up ahead. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2.
And Doctor carries to the right side. He keeps chugging for the next yardage. Short gain on the play.
Maybe one more play, Brian. Maybe if the Huskies don't score, we'll switch down to the bright side of the field.
Switch down to the lighted in.
If you just joined us, folks, Brian mentioned it too, that he's seen the referees all talking to both sidelines about this, probably more than likely about this bank of lights that's out.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what they're talking about. They're looking around, and I'm like...
Yeah, because it was still daylight then.
Yeah, it was still daylight. You could see it just fine, but...
2 receivers each side for Kubla. Doctor in the backfield alongside of him. He puts Jackson DeVries in motion. He'll hand it off on the front forward handoff to DeVries, and he's met hard in the backfield for a loss.
Who that was that came in there?
I can't read it. I'm sorry.
And he is met by an unidentified South Bruin.
He even knows that's unidentified.
Well, I thought I was going to be able to pick it up on the camera there, but he never turned to face the camera. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
So that'll be the end of the third quarter, and we'll come back with the Huskies facing a 3rd and 15 here deep in Bruin territory, trailing 28-13 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back after these messages.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
All Seasons Car Wash, Jay Jolson. He'll be busy guy here when this weather clears up. That'll be a busy place at All Seasons Car Wash. Brian and I go there often.
I need to go there, too.
Yep, we will.
I almost went yesterday, and I'm glad that I did.
All right, a 15-point lead for the Bruins, and the Huskies facing a 3rd and 15. Ball on their own, I'd say the 28-yard line, maybe. No, 29, 30. It says 30 on the scoreboard, but I think it's inside the 30.
And to get going here, 10 seconds on the play clock.
Kubla with 3 receivers split to the left. He looks deep on the right side. Pass intended for J.D. Gomez, and he's in an arm battle, and he's going to get the flag. 2 flags come in, and both referees agree on that one. It'll be a penalty against the Bruins, and they'll mark that off, and the Huskies will get a first down.
Yeah, the defender had Gomez pinned there, and Gomez trying to work his way back to that ball, and a lot of contact on that sideline. And official doesn't let it go.
A.J. Moore gets flagged on that pass interference, the PI. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Huskies after the penalty is marked off. So the Huskies threatening here. They'll mark it off from 29-yard line or so, wherever it is.
The final from Wadena Deer Creek.
Yes, sir.
Cowboys, 45.
Congratulations.
To nothing.
Cowboys.
Yeah, that's a big win.
Congratulations.
On the road.
So the offense and Bailey Evans and the Cowboys must have really got going. David Erlinson and Jacob Kunkel and the crew and Paul Armitage. As the ball inside now, the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. Huskies get the ball just inside the 15-yard line. So it's 1st and 10. We'll say it's at the 15 because it's just inside the 15. So 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Huskies.
In the red zone, Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. As Kubla takes the snap, looks to the right again to J.D. Gomez. He'll get pushed out of bounds at about the 10. And he's again battling A.J. Moore, who just drew the flag just a minute ago.
Gomez just fired up over there, man.
Yeah,
I love it. Again, he went in the sideline, got all wet, and then he had to take off his elbow sleeve. So now he's ready to go.
He landed in a puddle of water here on the near side. And it'll be 2nd and gain of about 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7. Huskies ball now at about the 10.5-yard line. Kubla looks over to J.D. Gomez's side again. And again he comes this way, and This time, A.J. Moore rips it out of the arms of J.D. Gomez.
Yeah, he was there right on time. Good defensive play there.
Yeah, Moore won that battle.
Yeah, J.D. trying to just go there and post him up. Almost like a basketball play there. Just go right in front of him, post him up, box him out, and see if you can make the catch.
Well, A.J. Moore at 5'11", and J.D. Gomez at 5'10", so about the same size individuals. 3 to the left again, 1 to the right, and that's J.D. Gomez off to the right, and this time Evan Doctor goes off to the right side. Now back over to the left side of Bjorn Kubala. Snap. Pass into the end zone this time, and it's going to be out of the reach. Again, J.D. Gomez and A.J. Moore battling hard over there on that near sideline.
Just working one-on-one there. I'd like to see what would happen if you swap those guys and put Braden Steffens down there one-on-one. So if you use some of that jumping ability that he has.
So now it's 4th down here for the Huskies, and it's obviously a go-for-it situation. Again, same formation here, I believe, as J.D. Gomez split out wide to the near side. Just 2 receivers this time up to the top. Kubla gets Doctor in motion, and he's going to flare it out to Evan Doctor, and he's hit at the same time the ball got there, so Evan Doctor didn't even have a chance to get close to a first down, let alone making the reception.
I'm not sure if Evan ever saw the defender there. That was perfect timing.
Yep. And if it would have been a split second sooner, it would have been pass interference. But it's going to be a turnover on downs here by the Huskies deep in Bruin territory, and the Bruins will get the ball back right at about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, a couple of good defensive plays there by the Bruins. One-on-one coverage there on J.D. Gomez to stop that scoring drive by the Huskies.
See, Michael Peterson checks in here to play corner for the Huskies on the near side. Work takes the snap and he hands it off to a dark-colored white jersey. And he's met there, maybe a gain, maybe not much of a gain. I think it was
Semenko again.
Semenko. Thank you.
Tackle made by Evan Doctor.
So again, the Bruins are going to keep it on the ground here and see if you can pick up a bunch of this. Huskies doing a good job there on first down to hold them to no gain.
Yeah, because the Bruins want to kill the clock.
They want the clock to run. They've been successful on the ground here. But really, they've just been running the same play almost all night.
Mitchell split out to the near side. He's got 3 receivers to the right. And Warwick hands it off. And up the middle go the Bruins. The carry goes forward, maybe a gain of about 5. So it'll be 3rd down for the Bruins.
Now, the Huskies have done a fairly good job in the middle, in the 1-0 and 1 hole. But once they stretch it outside, that's where they've had their issues. So we'll see if the Bruins stay with the script here and come to the wide side and come off tackle.
There's a lot of room to run here as the ball is on the far hash mark.
Yeah, we've also seen that play where they just run it right towards the sideline. It's almost like they're running backwards and they get outside and try and turn the corner.
So big 3rd down play here for the Bruins and the Huskies. Snap and the handoff goes up the middle, and there's a carry forward across the 25, across the 30, and a bunch of players being dragged up near the 35, so it's an easy first down for the Bruins on that carry.
Yeah, you think the Huskies are going to be able to stop it, and they come right back with it and make the big gain there to pick up the first down. They'll keep the clock going here after they mark the first down, and the Bruins kind of making their way down here on the field in the 4th quarter.
Ball placed at about the 35-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bruins on their own 35. Yeah, we got Husky volleyball tomorrow against Devils Lake. Somebody's going to come away with a W tomorrow.
Someone will come away. It is a battle for the bottom there, and both teams, and they've gone back and forth here the last couple of years, so it should be a good volleyball match.
Oh, and a slip and a fall there in the backfield. Again, the plant foot just couldn't quite get going, I believe, for Semenko.
And slips down in the backfield. 2nd and 11 for the South Bruins.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Again, Three Borders Sports Network, we've got Husky volleyball tomorrow. I think game time is 3 o'clock, Brian, isn't it?
3:30. 3:30, I think I had on.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. I think I have it marked for 3:30 on the website.
Okay. And then next Tuesday, we got a doubleheader. You're going to have the Wahpeton volleyball, and I'll have the Breckenridge volleyball.
Be a busy night there on Tuesday.
Carry goes up forward. Semenko across the 40 to near the 45, about a 9-yard carry. So it'll be second and short for the Bruins. Joel and Roseanne, how about that? How about Joel and Roseanne Lisney watching?
We were just kind of waiting for that one, weren't we?
Yeah, they always watch. They're enjoying themselves with a good old-fashioned mud bowl going on.
A mud bowl, I like that.
Yeah. Roseanne Lisney. Oh, we got trips here. Stacked receivers on the left side. That's a new formation. I don't know if I've seen it tonight.
They're not going to put this ball in the air.
I would not think so either. There's a tackle in the backfield and throwing for a loss on that carry.
Several Huskies.
So Noel can't make out numbers either, and he says several Huskies. So I'll agree with him.
You kick this?
I would think so.
I think you have to.
So the Bruins going to punt this one away here. Didn't look like there was much of a loss. I thought it was a bigger loss than that, but they didn't move the stick very far, so it's 4th and long, too. Snap, and the kick is up in the air. Fair catch.
Fair catch, Jackson DeVries.
By DeVries at about the 27-yard line. So the Huskies will take over. They got to move the ball in a hurry here with 7:32 remaining on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. They got time to do it. Just need to be efficient, Brian.
Well, they showed just before the end of the first half that they were able to score with the big play, and they didn't need to do that with Trade Malk either. Jackson DeVries able to take that thing all the way 87 yards. So you have to see if you can get someone with speed, the ball with space, and see if they can use some of that speed to get down the field.
I think Braden Steffens, we got a late comer onto the field. Braden Steffens on the sideline here getting some equipment adjustments.
And now he's down. He's over there one-on-one at the top of the screen.
Yeah. And I didn't catch the number, but it's a handoff to Doctor, and he'll go up the middle, carries it forward, maybe a gain of 1 for Evan Doctor. And looks like Braden Steffens coming back in. We'll see if we can catch the number in the dark. I can't see that number. 28? No, it wasn't 28. 20. 80.
That's got to be, is that Coleman?
That's 80. Yep, that'd be Coleman Barth, yep. That's how tough it is, folks. I got 2015 vision from a distance.
Come on, 2015.
I do too.
Come on, kid. Come on.
No, I'm serious. Kubla going to scramble to the left side now. Looks downfield, throws across his body. And pass falls incomplete, and it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Huskies. It's just tough to see.
Well, you don't have the lights. You have mud down there. I mean, it is what it is.
I want to thank everybody for giving us a shout-out here. I'll go through the list of names again on the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out number. If you want to do a late shout-out here, it's 701-640-2619, 701-640-2619. And I'll go through that list of shout-outs here shortly as soon as I get some free seconds. One more time for everybody that's still tuned in and watching. Kubla going to go down the left sideline, intended for Steffens, and he's looking for a flag and not going to get it.
Yeah, I don't.
The defender was turned around watching the ball.
He was there. He was turned around. Look, there is a flag in the middle of the field,
There is a flag in the middle.
And let's see what we get here on this one.
They're going to wave it off? Did they wave it off?
Yeah, they picked it up.
Waved it off, so whatever it was didn't happen. Yes, Huskies going to make some substitutions here. I'm believing that they might go for it here with 6:41 remaining. There is a nope. Kubla is going to step back in punt formation. Yep. Back to receive the punt is Aiden Hertz. Snap. Kubla's kick is up. Comes to the near side, bounces at about the 41, and he's going to get the roll in the mud. And it's going to roll down inside or right at about the 20-yard line as it's down there by the Huskies.
That is a good punt there, Joe, with the wind at your back and you get the good roll.
Yep. In a mid-40-degree temperature night, still rain falling. We see it raining and falling into the puddles on the near side.
The worst part of the field is the sideline.
Yeah, it is.
And make that the Husky sideline.
Yep.
And I think the Wildcats will not be happy tomorrow when they get on the field.
Especially if this keeps up. So here come the Bruins now with under 6.5 to go in regulation. Huskies need a big defensive stop here. And Work hands it off and across the 30, the 35, and one defender to beat. And is he going to get beat by J.D. Gomez? And he gets pulled out of bounds, but he stands up going out of bounds. J.D. was trying to rip the ball out of Semenko's hands, but Semenko just wouldn't let go.
I don't know how many tickets J.D. had for that ride, but he did his best to bring him down.
So a big carry there on first down by the Fargo South Bruins, Semenko.
And J.D. doing everything he can to kind of pull that ball out. That's why he got hung up the way that he did. He wasn't trying to make the tackle. He was trying to get that ball out of there.
Yep.
And Semenko doing a great job of holding on to it.
Huskies with just 3 defensive linemen here. And the handoff again. Semenko comes to the near side across the 30. Gets pushed down at about the 25-yard line. So he'll carry it about 6 yards. It'll be second and short for the Bruins.
And they're right in the darkest part of the field there. You can kind of see it now on camera. And that left side there at the bottom.
Even though, like you said, the camera kind of brightens it up a little bit, but
still 6:09 to go in this fourth quarter. It's been a long second half.
There's a new name. Alan Mauk is watching. I wonder who he's watching. Alan Mauk, thank you very much for tuning in and watching Three Border Sports Network. And the handoff again. It's up forward. Not quite a first down there, so a gain of about 5 or 6. Alan Mauk, thank you very much. There's Karen and Carly.
That's another name we've been waiting to hear.
Yeah. Karen and Carly are watching Three Border Sports Network, cheering on the Huskies tonight. Thank you, guys. If the Huskies do upset the Bruins tonight, Nick Heitkamp is offering 1 game of free bowling out there at Terrace Lanes. Snap goes a little bit high. Work does a good job to pull it down. Semenko gets up near the 20, and he's going to be tackled there. It'll be third and short for the Bruins as we approach the 5-minute mark. So the next snap, the ball or the clock will be down under 5 minutes to play as big Garrett Schwartz gets up from the pile. I wonder what that's like, and it does look like it's inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone, just inside the 20-yard line. Ball marked at about the 19. 3rd and 4. One receiver to each side, so it's a heavy on the offensive line, and there's another run off the right side this time. Going to be up near a first down, be 4th and short. They are saying 4th down already on that carry. So Alan Mauk, Karen and Carly. Joe and Melanie Klosterman watching. Jada Blado watching on the big screen in the garage. Rhonda Rippentrog and Tate. Jameson and Jager Miller.
Tate's sleeping now for sure. He has to be.
Amy Scoville, Tanner Bickford cheering on Hunter and Evan. Tom and Betty Pollock, Dorothy Doctor, Keith and Cindy Borchert, Evan, Abby, Wyatt, and Cam Schreiner, Tyler Klein with his 2 pugs, Tom and Terry and Harley Brewer out in Morton. And they're going to take a timeout. They might have been trying to get the Huskies to jump offside there, Brian. I don't know. So we'll take a timeout here, and that'll be a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton, where customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. We'll be right back right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Karen and Carly said they had to watch the Breckenridge Cowboys defeat Wadena Deer Creek tonight, so she was watching that game.
We'll let them off the hook for that.
All right.
45. Yeah.
45 donut, yeah. And
it's like an old Viking score, isn't it?
Stop it.
Vikings Giants or something like that. That was 42 donut. 42 donut.
That was a playoff game, too. Don't remind me. Oh, and a low snap picked up, handed off, and battling toward the first down. I don't think he's going to get it. I think the Huskies are going to take over on downs. Art says no also. And it'll be a turnover on downs for the Huskies with 3:47 to go. A full complement of timeouts yet, Brian, so there is time for the Huskies to try and mount a comeback.
Yeah, we'll see how the Bruins decide to play this, if they play it heads up or if they go a little soft. And there's a Bruin down on the field, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a white helmet. I'm trying to just tell by the helmet. Yeah, it's a white helmet. So it's a Bruin down on the field. And we'll take an injury timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 28-13 in favor of the Bruins. Back after this.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Rhonda sent a picture. Tate just got done eating.
Oh,
he's a happy camper.
He's wide awake.
He's wide awake.
And now he's ready for sleepy time.
Yep. All right, Huskies take over on downs. Thanks again, Art. Appreciate it. Art's going to leave the coop here. Blade, help me, Blade. Leitch. Watching the Huskies right now. So, Blade, thank you. And again, they're in the dark end here, and it's nothing but shadows, folks, for us. Pass comes across the middle, and I don't even know if A.J. Moore saw that ball coming until the last second.
Well, he had two options there. I think that was DeVries there and J.D. Gomez.
Yeah,
there, right there in
there
the
too. Yeah,
same area.
I don't know if that second receiver even saw the ball.
Yeah, I don't think they did either, Art, to be honest with you.
He put a little heat on that one. He didn't float that one in there.
No, A.J. Moore hit him at the last second there, and I don't think he saw it coming either. As the Huskies now 2nd and 10, ball at their own 16. Snap, Kubla drops back. Now he's going to roll to the right to the near side, and that one falls incomplete to the intended receiver, Nick Langenwalter.
Incomplete pass, intended receivers, Nick Langenwalter.
Who gets the laundry bill for these things? The boys have to take them home themselves?
Well,
is that what happens?
I think so.
3rd and 10 for the Huskies.
I didn't know if the school does it.
There is
do your
laundry.
Lady Huskies have to?
Well, Coach Brewer does like our practice gear sometimes, but the girls are in charge of taking care of their own laundry.
Okay. I didn't know. I don't remember doing Evans, but maybe we did. It's 3rd and 10 now for the Huskies. Ball at their own 16. Kubel's going to drop back, and now he's going to run. He's going to get across, and he'll take the dive and go down, but there is a flag.
Came out. I don't know if there was contact there on that slide.
I don't think there was either.
On the run. There is a penalty on the play.
And we'll see what Jeff says. It's holding on
against the Huskies.
Against the Huskies. So the Huskies are going to be marched back after that penalty, or they may decline. See what they do. I don't know. The flag came in and landed at right about at the line of scrimmage, didn't it?
I think so. You going to give him a do-over, or you're going to push him back? I think you're going to decline it here.
You're going to decline it. I figured they would. They'd make it 4th down and 8 now.
Yep.
So Kubla slid in at about the 20-yard line. It says at 18 on the scoreboard, but I really can't tell, folks. I don't think the scoreboard operator can tell.
I don't think so.
But anyway, it's 4th down for the Huskies. Kubla looks to his left. He's going to roll a little bit. Now he looks downfield. And a pass intended and incomplete on the far sideline. And again, it'll be a turnover on downs for the Huskies.
And that might make it tough here for the Huskies.
They do have 3 timeouts remaining. Again, the Wahpeton Huskies playing the Fargo South Bruins, number 2 ranked. Fargo South Bruins very tight here in this game. The last regular season home game for the Huskies.
Just a 1-point game at the half.
More than likely, if the Huskies do make the playoffs, it'll be on the road.
It would be on the road for sure, and it's going to be a tough goal for them to try and get in, but nothing is out of the question, I guess.
You got, we'll update it here in a second. And the handoff goes up the middle, and a big run there, and running over Wahpeton Husky players into the end zone. I can't tell if that's Sandus or Semenko. I can't tell if it's 21 or 22.
I think it was Semenko.
Semenko, I think, because he stays in on the extra point kick, so I'm going to give it to Semenko. I don't know. And I don't think Noel Eckroth even said it.
He didn't announce it. He can't.
Number 18, Keaton Duncan attempting to point after.
Yeah, he couldn't see it.
No, he didn't either. At the 2:58 mark. So we'll say that was Semenko. And the kick is up and good for Dawkin. He's kicked it well tonight. 5 for 5 on extra point kicks for Dawkin. And the Bruins go up 35-13 over the Huskies here with 2:58 to go. We'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Well, again, I can't outguess the QRF, Brian, but there's only 4 teams in the West in the WDA. That's Dickinson, Jamestown, Watford City, and Turtle Mountain. Turtle Mountain is winless on the season so far. And there's a little squibber, and that'll be covered up here at about the 42 or 43-yard line. I believe that was Steffens on the cover.
Huskies sealed the kick at about the 43-yard line.
Yep, that was Braden Steffens on the cover. So there's 3 teams out in the West that could possibly make the playoffs, and the Huskies sitting currently 7th.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for them to get in without winning this one.
And the Central is ahead of Wahpeton in the standings. They're at 2 and 3. Wahpeton currently at 2 and 4. But Central did beat Wahpeton. So if you take those 6 and 2 or 3 out of the West, you're not.
It's really goofy with the way that the teams are lined up, and I think something needs to change with the way the alignment is.
Kubala drops back and slips as he tried to move forward in the pocket there, and pressure by the Bruins. So he had to take that loss there of about 4 yards. Drew Kessel on the pressure. Looks like his uniform's pretty clean. He just must have come in here.
I'd say you get some younger players in here at the end here for the Bruins.
So, with a 22-point lead by Minnesota Mass, serves me correctly. Kubala stands into the pocket and he hits J.D. Gomez going across the middle there.
That's a good catch by J.D. with a man draped all over him right there in the middle, and the Huskies will hustle up here and no huddle and try and get going in a hurry.
Ball at the 48-yard line of the Huskies. It'll be 3rd and long, so we'll say 3rd and 6. Huskies getting back into the brighter end of the end zone now, or the field, I should say. DeVries comes in motion, and he turns upfield, and the pass goes to the left side. Good coverage over there. Pass intended for Steffens.
Pass is incomplete on that far sideline.
So now it'll be 4th and 6 for the Huskies here. Final go for it here at 1:34 to go here, Brian. They've this is the game right here.
Yeah, if you don't get it here, I think there'll be a couple kneel downs, and we'll call it good.
So 4th down for the Huskies. Ball at their own 48. As the ball comes back and gets dried off here. Plenty of time on the play clock.
Bruins not playing overly deep. Got the wind at your back. Just got to have a little time to get one underneath you. And that one, a short hopper.
Yep, short hopper there, and that's going to be probably the end of the ball game there as Doctor picks it up and tries to scramble forward, but he'll take a loss on that carry. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bruins. Ball will be marked at about the 43.5-yard line of the Huskies.
So I would think a couple kneel downs here, and I think the Huskies will forego their timeouts.
Dave and Kathy Langenwalter, Chris and Christy Marr, Nick Heitkamp, Rod Romerine, and Brian Ziegelman watching, John Kiley, and the newest Langenwalter of the crew, Calvin. So we'll see if we get into the victory formation here. There is 3 timeouts for the Huskies.
Well, they're going to run a play here, Joe.
Well, they are lining it up. Trying to run the ball again, I would assume. Whoop, and a slip there by Wark, and he carries it forward, and he's going to get wrapped up for a 1 or 2 yard loss. Now there's some pats on the back from other team members to other team members. And
I think we're at that point here.
Yep. And the Huskies not going to use the timeout. They're just going to let it go.
And I think that's why the play was run there, Joe, just to see if the Huskies were going to call a timeout or not. And
no, I think we'll see victory formation. Yep, here it comes. Looked like Carson Van Epps checked in for the Huskies. We hadn't said his name all night either. 1 second, and snap that one just in time. And I don't think they're going to need to run another play. It looks like about a 1 second differential.
1
and it's
second different, yep.
So I think that's going to be the end of the game here. They might make them snap one more time. 24, 23. Yeah, that should be good. They don't have to snap it again. Nope, that will be it. Your final score here from Frank Burton Field as the players shake hands. 35 for the Bruins, 13 for the Huskies. We'll be back for our Three Borders Sports Network postgame show right after this.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance Miller Associates.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Welcome back to the Three Borders Sports Network postgame show. I'm Joe Schreiner. That's Brian Watson. Our camera is operated by Chad Affield and Adam Schreiner. Brought to you by Digital Guru. And a good job by the boys in some crappy weather, to say the least. And again, the Huskies fall here to the Bruins 35-13. And I want to thank everybody for shooting text messages and everything, too, as well. But again, the Huskies fall to the number 2 ranked Fargo South Bruins. Brian, it was a close one, though, at halftime. It was just a 1-point game there as Jackson DeVries had a couple of touchdowns. It was a 14-0 lead for South, and it looked like things were going to go south there for the, no pun intended, for the Huskies, but they came back with 2 Jackson DeVries passing touchdowns here. He caught one from Bjorn Kubala for 35 and another one for 87 to close out the first half. It was 14-13.
Yeah, I think if you turn this thing on at halftime or just before the half, you'd be like, hey, what's going on here? And the Huskies doing a good job of putting themselves in position to make this a game. You get down 14-0, and then you're able to come back, get a couple scores. You score by going down the field. You score off of the big play. And you go into halftime down just 1 and thinking, hey, you know what? We can get this thing done, playing the number 2 teams in the state on our home field. We got them where we want them. And then you come out to start the second half and you give up the big play. And that was the difference in the game, because now you just try to chase them down, and you're just not able to do it. So, you know, hats off to the Bruins. They come in here and they get it done. And not to take anything away from the Huskies either, they gave it a good go, just not enough. I think they just got worn down. I really do. I think they just got worn down with the weather, and the defense was on the field for a long time, some long drives and then big plays, and the ground game by the Bruins was just a little too much for the Huskies tonight.
And I don't want to make excuses for the Huskies, and I'm not doing that when I make this statement, folks, but the numbers game just isn't there for the Huskies like some of the teams. You know, you've got 40 kids on the roster. There's a lot of kids that got to play both ways, and they got to play nearly every snap.
Yeah, and typically the kids that are playing both ways are those important positions, we'll say, like the high-level skilled positions, you know, that you do. You need a guy in there that's fresh at times, that can give it his all, that can wrap up on every play instead of just kind of getting there, making contact, and then just not having enough strength to wrap them up. But, you know, it is what it is. You got to line them up, and you got to play who you play. And I think the Huskies did a good job tonight. I think they showed that you know what? They can play with these teams. It's just a matter of trying to put together a full game.
Yep.
And if you can do that, you can find yourself in it at the end and with an opportunity to get out of here with the win. But the first half was well done by the Huskies.
So 4 touchdowns for Demarion Semenko and 2 touchdowns for Jackson DeVries and 1 touchdown for Sandnes. So the scoring for the Huskies, again, DeVries with a couple of touchdown passes from Bjorn Kubala. They had all their offense in the first half. Again, the South Bruins outscored the Huskies in the second half 21-0. So the Fargo South Bruins move their record to 3-1 in the EDC, and the Huskies fall to 2-5. Again, next week the Huskies travel up to Belcourt to take on Turtle Mountain up there. Turtle Mountain TMCHS is currently winless in Division 2A football. And so the Huskies looking to go up there and come away with a win after that long ride. B-Dub, you got anything else you want to add there before we wrap it up?
No, Huskies just going to try and go on the road, a long road trip up there to Belcourt, and they're going to try and finish their season with a win. If you don't have the opportunity to go into the playoffs and you want to try and finish this thing on a win, seniors have some football left to play here. You want to try and end your high school career on a win, even if you don't get into the playoffs.
Yep.
There's nothing that cures anything better than a win. So go on the road and get her done.
Hats off to our camera operators running the Digital Guru cameras. That was Adam Schreiner and Chad Affield. The Affies are taking a hold.
The Affies, oh my.
The Twin Towns.
Oh my.
The T-shirts are coming, man.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
For Chad Affield, Adam Schreiner, Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Tomorrow afternoon, we've got Husky volleyball as they take on Devil's Lake. They came down into Wahpeton tomorrow, so we'll have that on Three Borders Sports Network. Then next week on Tuesday, we've got doubleheader volleyball. I'll be in Breckenridge. Brian will be in Wahpeton. And then on Wednesday, we've got a rare Cowboy football game on a Wednesday before MEA, so their final home football game.
It's going to be a good one.
All right, so here we go again. Let me wrap this up. For Adam Schreiner, for Chad Affield, for Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Again, the Bruins defeat the Huskies tonight, 35-13. Thanks for joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon on Three Borders Sports Network.